Hey y'all. Yeah. So one of the rifles that I received in this in the trade for the Jeep was uh, this Ruger American Series. Now this one's in 450 Bushmaster, and you know it's interesting because I saw all these people talking about how you can just order these things on here. The problem is that Ruger made two stocks for the American rifle. They made this one, which is the model that I have, the stock that I have, and then they made the modular model. Uh, the modular model, I mean, it's interesting, it's cool and everything, but the only way you are allowed by the company to purchase this is through customer service. You have to call, give them your serial number, and then buy it through customer service, which tells me Ruger thinks that their customers are stupid. Ruger's such a great brand, but this whole setup tells me that Ruger thinks people are stupid and they don't trust us with ordering online. I mean, you have their website for their stuff. They focus on 1022, Mini 14, and a couple of their other parts. They don't trust us. Ruger is not friendly to their customers. And by that I mean, for 5 years, people have been saying that the Ruger 450 Bushmaster magazines suck. They're horrible, they're shit, and need to be thrown out. What did Ruger do? They modified the feed ramp a little bit and then said, there you go, it's all better. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. This 3-round magazine is hot garbage. It's shit. This is the one that came with the rifle when I did the trade. I ordered 2 more. Both of them feed for shit. They're supposed to be the new and improved, but they hung up. They wouldn't feed. Anytime the bolt hit the back, the nose dropped because, I mean, here, I will load around in here. You see how much space is up front here? You see this space? This wasted space? You push on it and then it freaking dips down, and then you have to fight with it. You have to feed it slow. This is gutter trash. This I wouldn't throw this at a target, let alone use it. It's shit. It really is. This wasted space. They could have easily used up this front portion. This whole front portion doesn't need to be there. This whole portion does not need to be here. This could easily be a solid chunk of plastic with a feed ramp there, and the actual magazine start back here where the bullet is, where the actual bullet is. You have your casing, and then you have your bullet. This makes no sense. Now, if Ruger gave a shit about their customers, what they would do is redesign this a third time since they didn't get it right the first or second time. I mean, hell, there is. I went through four online forums. One of them is the Ruger forum, and the Ruger forum, there's 7 open articles or forums about this exact rifle with this exact magazine. 4 separate forums, 4 forums on the Ruger forum about this magazine and this rifle. Combined, those 4 on that one Ruger forum have over 1.75 million comments. The other 3 have a combined comment count over 8 million. So, give or take, how many people are actually commenting, repeat comments, repeat commenters, you're looking at least 2 million people that think this Ruger magazine and this Ruger rifle suck ass. And what did Ruger do? Ruger said, fuck you, we're not putting it on our website for you to purchase. You have to contact us because you're too stupid to buy it yourself. I mean, I'm looking at different things on YouTube. I'm looking at different things. Like, I'm checking every corner of the internet for the modular stock, the one where this centerpiece is separate and can be taken out and replaced with the modular piece. It doesn't exist anywhere except for through Ruger, because everybody wants the modular piece. This specific stock is so hated that people are throwing them away, melting them, cutting them up. There's a video of a guy running it over with a tractor because it sucks so bad. And all I can think is, why is Ruger letting Magpul and I think there's 7 other companies in total? Why is Ruger letting them make all these different stocks for this rifle, where they're making between $180 fucking dollars all the way up to $500 and something? Hell, there's a Wooks sells a wooden stock that fits the AR-15 magazines for this rifle for $1,100. You're turning a $500 rifle into a $1,500 rifle that actually holds magazines that people want. This 3 rounds is good for hunting, if they fucking fed the round. I can't run 2 rounds through this in any kind of succession, because I'm racking the bolt back, firing. I have to rack it, and then it jams, and then I have to release it so that the round lifts up again, and slowly feed it in before I can fire. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The magazine looks like it was designed by a 14-year-old in Southeast Asia who's used to running BB guns. This cheesy piece of plastic in here has no support on the front. All the support is on the back. So when the round goes in, it just dips on the front. I mean, that's trash. This is trash. I already returned the other magazines. It's like you're charging loyal customers $30 to $40 for a piece of shit that doesn't work. You're telling people that if they want more rounds per magazine, they have to talk to somebody smarter than them in order to order it. When you go to their website, you should be able to put in your rifle serial number and pull up a page like this with only parts that fit that serial number. That's how it should work. But Ruger's like, you're too stupid. If you're buying Ruger, your IQ is only single digits because that's who we sell to. We're the American company. You know, it's sad. It really is. And this is a big ass rant because this is a wonderful rifle, but only the metal parts. The poly stock, the magazine is shit. This was designed by somebody who thinks toast goes in a toaster. This design is shit. The modular stock, once they came out with the modular stock, they should have contacted everybody that bought this stock and said, hey, if you send us this stock back, we'll send you one that's actually worth shit. I mean, this is bullshit. I mean, what the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck were you thinking about this shit? This is bullshit. I mean, you've got all of these parts for the modular, but you're like, oh well, this is our pride and joy. And even here, this right here, this freaking this magazine, this was the original design. This is the new design. How it has this gigantic waste of space on the front, and they're like, oh, that's a better design. This wouldn't feed because it was fucked up somehow. Where's that damn there it is. Okay, so this design, the rounds went in the middle, and then it was supposed to feed out somehow, and it didn't work. It failed miserably. So what did they do? They extended these wings out slightly and then removed the whole front. They didn't fix anything. They didn't fix anything on here. I mean, this is worse than that. It is. This is shit. And now somebody from Ruger's probably going to see this video and be like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I've got over 200 firearms. I have 17 Rugers, and this is the only one that I absolutely despise with a passion. Because it's shit. It really is. There is nothing good about this firearm except for the metal parts. Hell, this bipod on here, this has more value. This has more value than 100 of these. You've got millions, I mean millions of people who bought this rifle and want extended magazines. They want something. I want to go out hog hunting with this rifle, but I have to spend a fortune on extra magazines, or spend excessive amount of time reloading this over and over and over and over. It snags up. It's not meant for follow-up shots. It really isn't. Unless you hit something and it stops, and then your follow-up shot is you walking up and putting it out of its misery. But this is garbage. And all they had to do was make a set post in here, trim this feed plastic down, have a fucking post right here that goes all the way down. This whole front could be solid. This whole front could be solid all the way down. And then extend it out. 10, 15 rounds right here. 10 to 15 rounds right here. Right here. 10 to 15 rounds in a magazine. That's what people want. You've got people demanding, calling out, crying out to the townspeople. Make a 10, 15, 20 round magazine for this rifle. What did Ruger do? Well, we cut the ears off, so that's better, right? You can call us up and talk to us. You don't know what you want. I mean, hell, there's enough space in this thing, really, for Ruger to make something that clips in, like a ring that clips in then a magazine such as this big piece would fit in, and then have a different detach on the front. I mean, hell, if I take this magazine and I slip this in, there's enough meat in this whole thing to put something in there so that you can do a different magazine that would actually fit. I mean, hell, look at this. Look at this round. Look at that. Look how small that is compared to how big this block of shit is. There's a whole possibility where they could actually fit something inside there and make a metal magazine with a front release that would fit this. But we're customers, we're stupid, and in order for us to buy through Ruger, we have to actually, contact them, because their customer service representatives are smarter than us, even though they're reading from a damn script, and some of them have a horrible ability to misread. So all we want is magazines that are extended. All we want is this style only. And every time you buy a rifle, one of these rifles, it should come with this, and it should come with all of these, depending on the brand. You should have your standard magazine, but if you have the 450 Bushmaster, you get the AR1, the Mini 30 magazine. Well, if you have the other size, and then this one, each one should come with the extended magwell. You shouldn't have to buy this shit extra. You shouldn't. And Ruger's just pissing on their customer base. You've got millions of people calling out for it, and Ruger says, fuck you. I mean, I'm only one customer. I'm talking to all these people across YouTube, and they're like, oh, you just call up them and give them your serial number, and they'll tell you what part fits your firearm. I know what fucking part fits my firearm. This whole goddamn thing. But I don't want to buy a whole new goddamn stock when these dumb bastards could just make a fucking magazine right. You're telling customers, buy this stock and then buy a different company's magazines. You're telling customers, buy a different company's stock and use their magazines and fuck us all together. Ruger is literally sending their customers to the competition and going, well, we did good, right? No, you failed. You failed miserably. You failed miserably. The CEO of the company is looking down and going, oh, well, we're doing a good job because we're making all these sales. Yeah, you're making all these sales, but you could be making millions more in sales if you had a fucking brain. There, I said it. That's my rant. Fuck Ruger.